Okay, so for these next questions, we're going to go and do inequalities. One of the things about doing inequalities, and I haven't done up here, I need to erase all this stuff here, is that we're going to get an answer and we're going to graph that answer. One of the things that I did not do in the first example that I should have done is graph my answers. Like, if you're asking yourself, what do you mean by graph your answers, Mr. Palomine? For example, this one right here. The answer was x equals 2 point x equals 2 and 52 hundredths, or 2.25. You draw a number line just like this real quick, and right here you put your answer, 2 and 52 hundredths, right? And all you do is just, mark where that coordinate would go. And that's your answer. That is the graph of this solution. And it's only one answer. So for example, over here, x was negative 27. You plot your thing here and put there negative 27. Now I'll jump over here, for example. The answer here was 6, right? So if the answer is 6, draw your number line, you put the number 6, and you shape where the number 6 goes, and that's your answer. Now for inequalities, the answer is not just one number, it's several numbers that work for it. And what I mean by that is this. So if I give you, for example, right here, we're going to add 6 to both sides, right? Then we get x over 3 is greater than or equal to 12. We kind of already know, hopefully at this point in time, your student watching is, we just multiply across. So x is greater than 36. So any number bigger than 36 or equal to, because that little symbol here works for the solution. So what does that mean? If I put a 36 here, and I'm going to make this solid because this line here means equal to as well. It's any number that's 36 or more. Any number. So over here I can see this is 40. If I put a 40 here, actually it's a pretty number, like 42. If I put 42 over 3, I'm getting the number 14. Is 14 greater than or equal to 12? Yes, because that's how I'm checking it over. It's the answer. And never to the left of this won't work. Like if I put way down here is the number 0. And that's called the 0 check. So 0 divided by 3 is 0. Is 0 greater than 36 or equal to 36? No. So any number to the left of 36 is not a solution. Anywhere on 36 or higher is, and I'm talking even like 36.5, 36.3, 47.4. All those numbers are make this inequality true. So when I get over here, I'm going to work this out, and I'm going to draw my inequality rule, my graph, and it should be true for that statement. Now, as a state for this one, by the way, we did 48%. Half the kids in the state got the right answer. Again, are we using tiles? So we're going to find out. Okay, so here we go. This is 4x. This is 12. So plus 12 is less than or equal to negative 8. Right? That 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. And then we solve. You can use the tiles to solve, or you can just work it out. So I tell my students, we're going to use the tiles for the first couple of problems, and then we're going to get away from them. Because at this point, we've already been using the tiles. The tiles are going to kick in with that negative coefficient. So if this was a negative, then we'd really be talking the tiles. So when we get those examples, I'll walk you through it. So 4x equals 12. So here we go. Not equals 12, plus 12. And then bring out this guy here. I'm using my Wacom, so it gets a little wacky. Okay, so bam, bam, bam. Try to make this look pretty, like me, pretty. Copy, bring it right here. And then this guy is negative 14, right? Or negative 8, I'm sorry. Copy, bring them over, and then make them negative. So does that match my picture? Yes, but it's a less than or equal to symbol. So I'm going to put that less than or equal to. We're going to talk about that guy in a little bit. We know what to do already. We're going to make copies of this guy. Bring them down. But we're going to gate it. We're going to make them the opposite. Make a copy and put them over here, right? And so, what do I got on this side? Well, for sure all this is going to cancel. Bam, it's gone. Right, 0 pairs. 4x is something. Let's see here. Minus 12. Minus 12. 4x is less than or equal to negative 20. Is that what I got over here? Now, if you're a student watching this, what do you mean negative 20? I thought it was positive. I thought that was 100 something or whatever. No, you're just doing this. You added negative 12 minus 8, or negative 8 minus 12, and nothing canceled out, and you got 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on top, 10 on bottom, that's negative 20. Now, if you're a student watching this and you already have it down, so then you know, well, that means that 4x is less than or equal to negative 20 over 4. Right? That's going to be my answer. So it's x equals to that, negative 20 over 4. X equals to, my bad, x equals to negative 20 over 4, because we had this whole thing where we can flip everything. Right? We do that. Usually we don't usually do the equal sign, but we kind of all have all these moves down that we have already. If you're seeing that, great. Not 4x, but x is less than negative 20 over 4. You know then that x is less than or equal to negative 5. And that should be your answer. But what does that look like with the tiles if we work it out? Is I'm going to spread these guys out and do a little bit of my 5th grade math, right? Hey, you get 4. You get 4. You get 4. Come on. You get 4. And then each one of you gets an extra 1. And each guy gets negative 5. So x is less than or equal to negative 5. There is no flipping. There's nothing going on yet. The x is positive, man. We're good, guys. And now, is that an answer over here? Divide by 4. Divide by 4. X is less than or equal to negative 5. The answer is F. The answer is F. You see, and less than half the state got this correct answer. Only 48% of the state got the right answer. Very easy problem, but I can see where it might be difficult for students, because if they're not taught with tiles, and they're dead in the water, man. They're not going to go very far, right? They're swimming upstream, and they're not going to make it. But if you use the tiles, this is super easy. All right, so what does that look like if I ask you to graph it? Well, we're going to hit that negative 5, and the numbers that are less than negative 5 and equal to it. So I do that, and it's anything on this side is an answer. It's a solution to this inequality. If I plug in negative 6, is it smaller than negative 5? Yes. If I plug in negative 10 here, is it smaller than negative 5? Yes. If I plug in a 0, it's on this side, like 0 is over here. It doesn't. True. If I plug in a 0 for x, like 0 is less than negative 5, no, it's bigger. So the answer is anything on the left side. There you go. Easy peasy. Please use the tiles. They're extremely helpful.